Atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Welcome back here to Butler County High School here in Morgantown as we are about a minute and a half away from kicking off this second half. Glasgow leads Butler County 33-0. Let's take a quick look at the Glasgow High School sports week ahead as far as fall sports are concerned. Not a whole lot going on in fall sports. Most of the fall sports seasons are over with by this point. The soccer teams have both completed their seasons on the girls and boys sides, as have both the girls and boys golf teams. The volleyball team completed their season earlier this week. They lost to Warren East in the district semifinals on Monday. Cross-country team still going. They are at the region meet tomorrow in Bowling Green at Ephraim White Park. JV football team has a game at home on Monday. That'll be their final JV game of the season as they'll host the Allen County Scottsville Patriots. That's a 6 o'clock start at Hank Roy Stadium. Again, that's the JV football team on Monday. Varsity football team will play its final regular season game of the year. Hard to believe we've already reached the end of the regular season. But the Scotties will travel to Somerset next Friday night for a 6:30 pregame coverage for us. 7 o'clock kickoff between the Scotties and the Somerset Briar Jumpers. Somerset having a good season. Should be a good ball game next week for the Scotties to finish off the regular season. Again, it looks like in 2 weeks that Glasgow will be on the road at McLean County in the opening round of the playoffs. McLean County looks as if they're going to finish as the number 2 seed in Class 3A District 1. Scotty's going to be the number 3 seed in Class 3A District 2. And Jared Malagon set to kick this ball away for the Scotties to get this third quarter underway. It's a high end-over-end kick fielded at the 19-yard line by Peralta. He's going to lateral it back to Gage Beasley, who's across the 25. And he'll go down at the 28-yard line.
Davey Williams in on the tackle, his second of the night.
So 1st and 10 for Butler County. They'll start at their own 28. Again, the Bears had minus 17 yards of offense in that first half of play. 9-yard return that time by Beasley after the ball was lateraled back to him by Jay Peralta, who fielded the kick. Garrett Phelps going to set up in pistol formation. Lonnie Phelps behind him. You got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quick throw to the right side, going to be caught, but the receiver going to go down right where he makes the catch. That is Jet Johnson, who caught the football, but he's going to go down for a loss.
Jarek Martin in on the tackle right there. It is his 3rd on the night.
Loss of 2 back to the 25.
It's a loss of 3 yards back to the 25-yard line. 2nd down, 13 for the Bears. Two wideouts each way. Lonnie Phelps, the running back. Garrett Phelps in pistol. Phelps wants to throw. Looking for Beasley out here on the left sideline, and it's incomplete. The pass was underthrown that time. Even if Beasley makes the catch, he's only going to have about 4 or 5 yards. He would have been well shy of the first down, so it'll be 3rd down and 13 now for Butler County.
Another 3rd and long, a situation that Butler County's been in for, honestly, most of the night.
Yeah, they've been in 3rd and long a lot, hadn't they, Chase?
Yeah, they've been behind the chains all night long, it seems like.
2 wideouts each way. Or excuse me, 1 wideout each way and a wingback on either side as well. Quick throw by Phelps here, and it's going to be underthrown, intended for Beasley at the 30-yard line. Again, Phelps was under heavy pressure and had to get rid of that football quicker than he wanted to. David Dell and Max Lee both in the backfield applying the pressure that time. 4th down 13 for the Bears. And they'll send in the punting unit from their own 25. Lonnie Phelps in to punt it away. He'll get it off. It'll bounce at the 47. Fielded off that bounce by Martin. He's across the 45 to 50. The 45, a flag is down, and this one's coming back. Martin goes down at the 35-yard line in Butler County territory, but this is going to be, I think, a block in the back on the Scotties. So Glasgow will take this ball in their own territory. It's a punt of 31 yards for Phelps. And here is the call. It is a block in the back on Glasgow. So I think Glasgow's going to take this ball at their own 37 after penalty is marked off.
Is that the 5th penalty of the night, Bruce?
Yep, 5th penalty for 65 yards. Actually, 5th penalty for 60 yards on the night for the Scotties. 1st and 10 Glasgow at their own 37. If the Scotties can punch one in here, they would get a running clock going. 10:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Scotties lead 33-0 right now. 2 wideouts each side. Bulls the running back, Jesse and pistol. As the snap, Easton to throw. Lets it go, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jarek Martin out here near midfield. The pass was a little bit wide of him. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Garrett Phelps was on the coverage there for Butler County. Central Hardin and Barron County are at halftime. Central Hardin leads the Trojans by a score of 29-0. There at Trojan Field. 3 wideouts to the left side, a single wideout to the right. Jesse going to give this ball off to his running back, Campbell. He'll cross the 40 and going to fall forward across the 45. Very close to a first down. I think it will be a first down. So a 10-yard pickup here for Campbell to the 47.
That'll be Heath Cheney for his 2nd tackle of the night.
So South Central Bank first down for the Scotties. Glasgow sends 3 receivers to the left side. That's Martin, Thomas, and Christian. Crowder the wide out to the right. Jesse to throw. He'll throw to Thomas in behind the line of scrimmage. Dalen going to have to do some work to get away and get positive yardage. He will not. Going to lose 2 back to the 45.
Looks like it's Cheney again on the tackle. Take that back. Kanan Vincent on the tackle. That'd be his 2nd of the night.
Gain of 2 up to the 45.
2nd down and 12 after the loss of 2. Christian and Crowder go wide left. Thomas and Martin wide right. Bull to the right of Jesse in the backfield. Easton to throw. Looking over the middle. Pass caught by Crowder for a first down at the 40. And he'll go down at the 37-yard line. And a flag comes in at the end of the play.
Is that going to be a horse collar tackle there,
It
Joe?
almost looked like it, Chase. It was hard to see from up here in real time, but that's almost what it looked like. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the call. I really don't know what else it could be, honestly. It is a personal foul. No, it's a face mask. Face mask called against Butler County.
Tack on 15 more yards there at the end of the play as well.
That'll move the football to the Butler County 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Glasgow from that point to South Central Bank first down. 9:01 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow leads 33-0 over Butler County here in Morgantown. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Wing back is Thomas on the left side. Running back is Bull. They fake to him. Jesse with a quick throw to Rico Crowder in the backfield. He'll make a man miss, and he's across the 20 and out of bounds across the 15 at the 17-yard line, and that's another Glasgow first down.
Another good play there by Rico. Got an open field and just took off down the sideline.
17.
On the third.
Oh, ball's
12.
at the 12. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong spot in the field there. My fault. 12-yard pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Scotties at the 12. 2 receivers right, 1 left. A wing back on the right side is Thomas. Butler County showing blitz, and they're bringing the house here. Here's the give to Bull. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties.
Bull goes 12 yards for the touchdown for Glasgow. Cameron Bull.
And that could have been a late hit there on Butler County. They hit him 5 yards into the end zone, but no flag came out. And we'll have a running clock from here on out with 8:36 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow now leads 39-0. Jared Malagon on for the Walbert Trucking PAT. That touchdown by Cam Bull, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night, and it was brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. Snap is down, kick is up, and this kick is good just inside that left upright. Glasgow 40, Butler County nothing. We'll take a timeout. We've got 8:36 to go in the third quarter. We're back after a 30-second break here on WCLU Sports.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
That drive for the Scotties, 6 plays, 68 yards, took 2:08 off the clock. It was a 12-yard touchdown run for Cam Bull, his 3rd of the ball game. The extra point good for Jared Malagon. And Glasgow up 40-0 over Butler County with 8:36 to go in the third quarter. Again, we'll have a running clock the rest of the way here in the second half. Malagon ready to kick the ball away. Beasley back deep for Butler. It's a low line drive kick. Beasley will field at the 12, drops it, now goes back and picks it up at the 15. Got the 20, and he'll go down before he can get to the 25.
Ashton Page with the tackle there. That's his 1st of the night.
And we will begin now to see some JV players in the ball game, I think, for the Scotties, as we're seeing a lot of fresh, clean jerseys on the field here. We'll try to call some of these numbers out for you. I do see Jordan Huffman out there. Katavion Fryer also out there. Jalen Bradley on the field. You've got Caleb Jesse out there as well. Also Xander Contreras on the field for the Scotties. Garrett Phelps in pistol. He'll throw. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to the left side. A flag comes down. This may be a hold on Butler County. Phelps going to be pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line. And we'll see what the flag is here. My guess is this one is not going to stand. It is a hold on Butler County. Ashton Page also out there on the field for the Scotties as we try to get some of these other names called for you. We see Trey Smith out there. Stephen Garrett on the field defensively for Glasgow as well. Jeremiah Moore out there in the secondary. Also see J.P. Pitcock on the field for the Scotties. So that 10-yard penalty backs the football up to the 13. Phelps wants to throw here. Heaving it deep down the middle of the field. He's looking for Beasley, and he dropped it. Boy, that was right in his hands at midfield, and Beasley with his speed, if he catches it, may go the distance, but he just flat out dropped that football at midfield.
He flat out dropped that. I think if he catches that, he probably is going to the end zone there, Joe.
Beasley is Butler County's most dependable receiver. He came in leading them with 24 catches and nearly 500 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns, but could not make the catch there. Second down 21 here for Butler County. Phelps again in pistol with Lonnie Phelps behind him in the backfield. 2 wideouts to each side. Garrett Phelps wants to throw. Looking over the middle. The pass is going to be caught this time up near the 24-yard line. And that's Gage Beasley on the catch. It'll be 3rd down and 9 here for the Bears at their own 24. 5:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. 40-0. Glasgow on top. Three men are going to split wide to the right side this time. A single wide out to the left. The lone back once again is Lonnie Phelps. Garrett Phelps in pistol formation. He'll have the snap here. Fakes the throw. Now flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to the left side under pressure, trying to get away. And he is going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard.
Phelps tackled for no gain.
Number 3 on the play there. Trey Smith with the sack.
4th down and 9. Hart County has taken the lead over Franklin Simpson now with 9:43 to go in the ball game, it looks like. And Hart County leads 14-10.
Wow. That is for a district championship as well.
Yep. Winner of that game will be the number 1 seed in this district. The loser, the number 2. Glasgow has wrapped up the number 3 seed with this pending victory here tonight. Phelps with a quick throw to Lonnie Phelps on a swing pass out of the backfield, and he's going to go down on 4th down with a gain of just 2. So it was 4th and 9. Glasgow will get the ball on downs here.
Stephen Garrett with that tackle.
So the Bears turn it over on downs. Scotties will take it at the Butler County 26-yard line. And again, a bunch of new jerseys on the field for the offense here as well. Hudson Gum is in at quarterback. Running back is Ryder Heller. In the backfield with him there is Landon Martin. Jalen Bradley, the wing back on the right side. Gum puts Bradley in motion. The flag is down, and I think somebody may have moved for the Scotties. There's a false start on Glasgow. They back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. We see Jeremiah Moore in there as a wideout for the Scotties on that play. Let's see if we can get some of these linemen named off for you. Tavion Fryer is out there. Also Jordan Huffman.
Justice Payton, number 50.
That's right. See Javion Twyman out there as well.
Logan White, 71.
And Chris Duncan. I believe we've named all 11 now. Duncan on the line at left tackle. Gum under center, watching the back judge. He's waiting for the play clock to run down here, snapping it once it gets under 10. Puts Bradley in motion to the left side. Gum will turn and hand this off to Heller. He's going to get hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Lonnie Phelps on that tackle. That is his 6th of the night.
Second down 15. 1:53 to go in this third quarter with a running clock going here in Morgantown. Glasgow up 40-0. Scotties have the ball at the Butler County 31. JV offense in here. Gum under center. Heller and Martin in the backfield together. Going to pitch this to Heller around the left side. And he will get popped as he got to the 30-yard line. And let's see if they spot him at the 29, I believe. It's a gain of 2 yards. Oh, look at the marker. Look at the box. No. It was third down and 13 after a gain of 2 yards there by Heller. Gum in shotgun formation. Heller to his right. Give it off to Heller on a sweep around the left side, and he is going to go down as he crosses the 25, right around the 24, it looks like. May give him the 23, actually.
We'll give that tackle to Lonnie Phelps as well, along with a host of Butler County players.
It'll be 4th down and 7 for the Bears, or excuse me, for the Scotties at the Bears' 23-yard line. Final play of the third quarter coming here. It looks like Scotties are going to go for this. Might not be the final play of the quarter if Glasgow doesn't make it. Well, actually, it will be. We've got a running clock. It's a reverse here as Jalen Bradley has it going around the right side, but a flag is down, so this one may be coming back. And he's going to go down right around the 16, so he is the clock, runs out here. We'll get the fourth quarter going after this timeout, but first let's see what the flag is. I'm sure it's going to be against Glasgow. It's a first down if the play stands, but I don't think it's going to. No, actually it is. They're going to wave the flag off. So I think it is enough for a Glasgow first down. Or is it not?
It's going to be close, Joe.
It appears to me that should be enough for a first down. But I don't know what they're saying here. They're going to change into the field. We'll figure it out when we come back. Glasgow 40, Butler County nothing. As we head to the fourth quarter, we're back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Well, it was a first down for the Scotties, and now we've got a melee on the field here as flags fly out everywhere. I don't know what happened. It was away from the football.
Just looked like a lot of tangling up on the line maybe there, Joe.
It was first down and 10 for the Scotties, and then Glasgow throws an incomplete pass. And then at the end of the play, there was some scuffling going on away from the football. 3 flags are down on the field, so we're going to see what happens here. We'll see if anybody gets tossed or if these are just going to be offsetting penalties or what's happened. It's going to take a little while probably for the officials to sort this one out. Meanwhile, they have not stopped the clock on the field, so they're letting the clock run. So, again, we've got a running clock, but usually in these situations, the officials would stop it as they try to settle this penalty out, but they have not stopped it yet. So, it's going to be second down for the Scotties whenever we do get all this worked out here with the penalty.
I mean, there was 3 flags on the field there, Joe. I couldn't see what was going on.
Well, the Scotties have their JV offense out there. I think Butler County has starters out there still. So we'll see if anybody gets tossed here.
Here comes the call, maybe. Well.
So we'll see what they come up with.
Got an official over there talking to Coach Garman as well.
All right, we have dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Glasgow. Well, I don't know. The referee seems a little bit unsure here. Chase.
Somebody
did get ejected
for Glasgow. It looked like maybe.
Well, I don't know.
Because Butler County sideline here is kind of celebrating somebody getting ejected.
No, I think they're upset, Chase. I think they're
they?
upset. Yeah, I don't think they're celebrating.
Yep.
Somebody has gotten thrown out for Butler County. We've got one kid who's taken off his shoulder pads here.
Maybe it's 2 Butler County players here, Joe. 2 ejections on Butler County, it appears. Lonnie Phelps is one of them, and I couldn't tell who else the other one is.
I don't know if it's Lonnie Phelps. I think
it is Lonnie
I think it's
Phelps.
21, Dylan Hudnall.
I think it's
is one
Dylan
of them.
Hutnell. And
I don't know who the other one is.
Dylan Hutnell's one of them, Joe.
Yeah, he's undressing here on the sideline very unhappily. And we'll see if Glasgow has had anyone ejected here. I don't think the Scotties have had anybody ejected, Chase.
I don't think so, but
we'll have to just ask Coach Garman in the postgame interview if the Scotties had anybody ejected here.
But anyways, don't look like the ball's been moved, Joe.
So no penalty on the Scotties. So apparently it was just unsportsmanlike on Butler County.
Looks like Scotties are going to take a timeout right now. It's going to be
Butler County's going to take a timeout. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a timeout ourselves. We're all the way down to 7:42 to go in the ball game. Glasgow leads 40-0. So we'll take a 30-second timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here in Morgantown at Butler County High School, Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune, and Chase Landrum with you. Scotties are going to have the football. Well, the box says third down. I thought it would be second down. But the box over across the way says third down, so I guess it's third down and 10 for Glasgow. They've got the ball at their own, at the Butler County 16-yard line. Gum in shotgun. Fakes the throw. Now he'll let it go over the middle. The pass caught by Martin inside the 5. He dives towards the end zone, and he is down at the 1.
just shy of the goal line there, Joe.
So First and goal for the Scotties at the 1. Glasgow up 40-0. 15-yard completion from Gum to Martin there. Gum under center, going to pitch this back to Ryder Heller, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Took it around the right side that time and did not get touched until he got in across the goal line. 46-0 Glasgow, now 6:54 to go in the ball game. And we understand that Hart County has now taken a 21-10 lead over Franklin Simpson. That game, I think, around halfway through the fourth quarter. Again, that's for the district championship here in Class 3A District 2. Jared Malagon on for the extra point, and that is no good, but a flag went down before the ball was kicked, so let's see what this is. And by the way, that Glasgow touchdown was brought to you by Elmore Realty and Auction. This PAT attempt brought to you by Walbert Trucking. It was offsides on Butler County, so that'll move the football to the 1-yard line. And Malagon will try it again. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. 5:52 to go in the ball game. Again, we've got a running clock here, so this game is going to end here very shortly. Glasgow now up 47-0 over Butler County. So again, assuming McLean County is beating Trigg County tonight, which we certainly feel that would be the case, Scotties are going to be on the road at McLean County in the first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks. If the Hart-Franklin score holds, then Hart County will be the number 1 seed. Franklin will be the number 2 seed. And Adair County will be the number 4 seed. That drive for Glasgow, by the way, 6 plays, 26 yards. Ryder Heller with a 1-yard touchdown run. And for Ryder, that is his first varsity touchdown as a Glasgow Scottie. Extra point was good by Jared Malagon. Speaking of Malagon, he gets this kick away, fielded at the 20-yard line, across the 25. And the returner going to go down right around the 26-yard line.
Caleb Jesse on that tackle, his first of the evening.
The returner that time was Jay Peralta. .420 to go in the ball game. 47-0 Glasgow. Scotty's about to end a 2-game losing skid here. Played 2 very good football teams, Franklin and Hart County. Glasgow had a chance to beat both of them. Scotty's just came up short. And by the way, if Glasgow does beat McLean County in the first round, that means the Scotties would play, it looks like Hart County.
Potential rematch.
Yep, in the second round of the playoffs. If that Hart County score holds and they beat Franklin, that game would be played at Hart County between the Scotties and the Raiders if it takes place. Phelps in pistol, going to give this thing off to, no, he didn't actually, kept it around the left side himself, and Phelps going to go down as he crosses the 30 up to around the 32.
Looks like Gage Buford on the tackle right there, his first of the evening.
Pickup of 7. It'll be second down and 3. As we hit the 3-minute mark here in Morgantown. Just not been a lot of energy at any point in the stadium here tonight. Second down and 3. Phelps in pistol formation, and he lets the snap go through his hands, and he's going to pick it up, and he's going to now go down for a loss back inside the 20.
Stephen Garrett on the sack.
Now they're actually going to give him progress at the 22. Third down and 13 here for the Bears. 2 minutes to go. Garrett Phelps and Lonnie Phelps together in the backfield. Garrett in pistol formation. He'll throw here. Flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the right side. Gets away from the first tackler. Gets hit at the 20. Carries that tackler out near the 23 before going out of bounds.
We'll give that tackle to Stephen Garrett as well, his second on the night.
And there's just 44 seconds to go. Hart County up on top of Franklin Simpson by a score of 21-10. So Hart County is going to end up winning the district championship here.
Joe, do you know when their last district title was?
I don't know if they've ever won a district title, Chase, to be honest with you. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure they've ever won one. Phelps now trying to throw, and he is going to be taken down.
Oh, boy.
Back at the 21-yard line. And that's going to be the final play of the ball game.
Sacked by a host of Scotties that time.
Final score, Glasgow 47, Butler County nothing. So the Scotties are going to wind up as the number 3 seed in the district. Hart County, it appears, going to be the number 1 seed. Franklin, the number 2 seed. Glasgow, number 3. Adair County, number 4. All the district games are over with now. Everybody will finish out with a non-district game next week. And then the playoffs begin in 2 weeks. And for the Scotties, it looks like that first game will be played at McLean County. So once again, the final score here, 47-0, Glasgow over Butler County. Scotties improved now to 7-2 on the year. They'll finish the district season at 2 wins and 2 losses. And Butler County falling to 1-8 and 0-4 against district competition. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. Take a look at the final stats. We'll hear from head coach Jeff Garman, and we'll also name our Phillips IGA player of the game. Glasgow 47, Butler County nothing. And we are back after a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
This has been Glasgow Scotties football. Stay tuned for the Don Franklin Auto postgame show on WCLU.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Phillips IGA, a family market since 1960. Visit the butcher shop where you'll find fresh cuts of fine meats from an in-store butcher and delicious hamburger ground fresh, plus a fresh selection of garden vegetables and fruits. They proudly carry legacy dairy milk produced right in their hometown of Highsville. Find your favorite national brands. Download the Phillips IGA app to start saving. View their weekly sales ad or simply shop online. Phillips IGA and Butcher Shop. Friendly faces and fair prices. Located on Highway 70 in Highsville.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
Glasgow Scotties football on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Standard expectations, play to it every play.
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
So it means we're going to Hart in the second round if we beat McLean. I'm all for it. I'd love another shot at it. Chase Landrum, sorry. I knew I was going to do it at least once tonight. I'm surprised it's the first time I did it. Chase filling in for Larry tonight. Larry couldn't be here. And Bruce Tribune along with us as well. Bruce adding up the final stats right now. Coach Jeff Garman is making his way up the steps, so we're going to go ahead before Chase and Bruce do our Garcia's Grill stats here on the Don Franklin post-game wrap-up. We're going to go ahead and get Coach Garman in here and get his thoughts on this one. And we'll go ahead and let Jeff get on the bus and get back home. I know they're ready to do so as his ball club wins it 47-0 here over Hart County, over Butler County. Jeff, your team controlled this ball game right from the start. Certainly played well here tonight, I thought, on both sides of the ball, especially defensively early in the ball game. Offense had some big plays and put the ball in the end zone a number of times as well.
Yeah, I thought we played well on both sides of the ball, and I was proud of our boys' effort and their execution, and it was a very deserving win.
Your defense, Jeff, holds Butler County for the ball game now to -9 total yards. They had -22 yards rushing. 20 of them came on that bad punt snap. But still just an incredible effort. Butler County probably got a little frustrated there at the end of the ball game, I think, what happened. Did anybody get – I know Butler had at least one or two players ejected. Did anybody from our team get ejected? We couldn't tell.
I'm not for sure, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll check on that later in the week. But we did just learn that Hart County has defeated Franklin Simpson 21-18. For the district championship. But this win here tonight, Jeff's going to put you at the number 3 seed for the district. That means you're going to go on the road, it looks like, to McLean County in that first round in 2 weeks. But you got Somerset coming up next week. How do you feel coming out of this ball game here? Do you get anything out of a ball game like this, Jeff, winning 47-0?
Well, I mean, you continue to play, and you continue. It's about execution, and it's timing, and it's a lot of different things. And when we throw the ball, more than a lot of teams, and anytime you get to go out and compete, I mean, and work on your game, it's important. And I don't know, I know this. I know Somerset's a very good football
Yes,
team.
they are.
We'll have our hands full next week, so we just want to go up there and compete and try our best and then get ready for the playoffs.
Huge game tonight for Easton Jesse. He was very accurate tonight, I thought, Jeff. 13 of 17 through the air, 243 yards, had a touchdown. I thought he played very well. His receivers caught the ball well for him tonight. Good game all around for your passing game, I thought.
I thought they all executed very well, and the line held up front. And as the game wore on, we were able to get the running game going a little bit. They were stuffing the box up there with a lot of people, which was opening up and telling us to throw the ball. And so we do what they tell us to do. And just a good all-around performance from Easton and all the guys.
Jeff, we appreciate your time. I know you want to get on the bus and get back home. We'll talk to you next week as you take on Somerset.
Thank you.
Scotty head coach Jeff Garman, his ball club winning it here by a final score of 47-0 over Butler County. Glasgow now 7-2 on the year. They finished the district schedule at 2 wins and 2 losses. And as we continue here on our Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up, we'll turn things over to Chase Lander and Bruce Tribune. And they're going to take a look at our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Chase.
Yes, sir, Joe. We're going to look at the tackles and the fumbles for Butler County first here, if I can. There it is. All right, for the Butler County tonight, I had Jay Peralta with 1 tackle. Trevor Joyner also comes in with 1 tackle. Jackson Stefano comes in with 1 tackle. Gage Beasley comes in with 3. Lonnie Phelps with a big night, 7 tackles and 1 fumble recovery. Mason Wright also has 1 tackle. Caden Taylor also has 1 tackle. Logan Hargrove has 2. Heath Cheney has 3. Jace Johnson has 1. And Caden Vincent also has 2. For the Scotties, Mason Arms records 1 tackle and 1 sack. Kellen Stone also has 1 tackle. Cam Johnson, 1 tackle. David Dale, 2 tackles. Cash Wells kind of had a sneaky good night. He had 1 tackle. He also had a fumble recovery and a sack. Also, Jarek Martin had 3 tackles and then an interception that was returned for a touchdown as well early on and in the first quarter. Davey Williams had 2 tackles. Trey Smith had 1 tackle and 1 sack. Parker McGowan had 2 tackles. Stephen Garrett also had 2 tackles and a sack. Ashton Page had 1 tackle. Ryder Heller with 1 tackle. And Grayson Bartley with 1 tackle. Now, let's look at the drive chart here. All right. Starting off the game, Glasgow won the toss, but Butler County done the onside kick to begin the game. The Scotties were caught off guard, and Butler County recovered on the Glasgow 48. Butler County was stopped pretty fast. They only went 3 plays and went backwards for a -3 yards. They punted down to the Glasgow 8, their own 8-yard line. Then it only took 2 plays and 92 yards for Cameron Broll to score on a 2-yard touchdown run. Jared Malagon's extra point was no good, and the Scotties led 6-0. Hart County punted on their next possession and gave the Scotties the ball back on the Butler County 32. The Scotties then turned it over on downs. So Butler County got the ball back on their own 17-yard line. Hart County ran 3 plays, and they also punted it back to the Scotties. And with 3:27 to go in the first quarter, the Scotties got the ball back. Rico Crowder then fumbled on the Butler County 4-yard line, which gave the ball back to Butler County. It was still 6-0 with 1 minute left in the first quarter. Then also, Jarek Martin then got an interception return for a touchdown. The 2-point conversion by Kanan Allen was good, and the Scotties led 14-0 with 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Butler County then punted on their next possession. It gave the Scotties the ball. I take it back. Butler County was set up to punt, and the ball was snapped over the punter's head, and it gave Glasgow the ball on the Butler County 2. Mason Arms then ran in a 2-yard touchdown. That was a 2-play drive for 2 yards. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and the Scotties led 21-0. On the next possession also, Butler County punted to give the Scotties back the ball on their own 48-yard line. The Scotties then went down the field and scored on a 5-play, 52-yard touchdown, which took 2 minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. A 16-yard touchdown run, or a 16-yard touchdown catch from Easton Jesse to Kanan Allen. Jared Malagon's extra point was no good, and the Scotties led 27-0 with 7:03 left in the first half. Butler County on the next possession punted. The Scotties got the ball back on their own 43 with 5:04 left. Easton Jesse and the Scotties led a touchdown drive of 6 plays for 57 yards, which took 3 minutes, 19 seconds off the clock. On a 17-yard touchdown run by Cam Bull, Jared Malagon's extra point was no good, and the Scotties led 33-0. Butler County then got the ball back and ran the clock out. So at halftime, the Scotties led 33-0. To start the third quarter, Butler County got the ball, and they punted it back to the Scotties with 10:44 left in the quarter. The Scotties then went on a 6-play, 63-yard drive, which took 2 minutes, 8 seconds off the clock. Campbell then went in for his third touchdown of the night on a 12-yard run. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and the Scotties led 40-0 with 7:42 left in the third quarter. Butler County then turned it over on downs with 3:42 left in the third quarter. The Scotties got the ball back on the Butler County 26. So the Scotties had a running clock at 40-0. The Scotties then scored on a 6-play, 26-yard drive, which took 8 minutes off the clock on a Ryder Heller 2-yard touchdown run. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and the Scotties led 47-0. And then Butler County got the ball back with 5 minutes to go in the game and ran out the rest of the time. Bruce?
Thank you, Chase. Let's look at this Don Franklin Auto final. Here in our Don Franklin Auto final of the game, it's a Garcia's Grill sizzling stats, and our team stats, Scotties win 47-0. Butler County had 1 first down. They rushed for a -22 yards, had 13 passing for a total of a -9. Scotties had 16 first downs, 96 on the ground, 258 through the air for a total of 354. Each team with 2 turnovers. Butler County fumbled 3 times. They lost 1, and they had 1 interception. The Scotties with 2 turnovers. We fumbled twice and lost them both. One of those was on an onside kick. The Bears were penalized 6 times for 65 yards. Glasgow 6 times for 75 yards. Butler County had 42 offensive plays using 25 minutes and 31 seconds. The Scotties with 39 offensive plays consuming 22 minutes, 29 seconds. For Butler County, their leading rusher was Cage Beasley. He had 3 carries for 4 yards. Everson Padilla had a -2 yards on 2 carries. Lonnie Phelps had a -7 yards on 4 carries. And Garrett Phelps, who we sacked several times, had a -20 yards on 9 carries. Phelps was 5 of 18 passing for 13 yards and an interception. Cage Beasley threw 1 pass, and it was incomplete. Their leading receiver was Cage Beasley with 18 yards on 2 receptions and a long of 11. Lonnie Phelps had 2 catches for a -2, and Jet Johnson had 1 catch for a -3. Lonnie Phelps punted 6 times for 228 yards. That's a 38-yard average with a long of 53. For the Scotties tonight, Cam Bull was our leading rusher with 80 yards on 11 carries. Scored 3 touchdowns, a long of 7. 9 yards for Jordan Bradley on 1 carry. Ryder Heller had 2 yards on 4 carries and a touchdown. Mason Arms had 1 yard on 2 carries and a touchdown. Easton Jesse, 3 carries for 4 yards tonight. Easton was 13 of 17 passing for 243 yards and a touchdown. Hudson Gum was 1 for 1 for 17 yards. Our leading receiver, Rico Crowder, tonight had 93 yards on 5 receptions with a long of 41. 90 yards for Jarek Martin on 1 catch. 29 yards for Kanan Allen on 2 catches and a touchdown. Dalen Thomas had 3 catches for 20 yards with a long of 15. Lucas Christian had 10 yards on 1 catch, and Cam Bull had 1 catch for 1 yard. Scotties did not punt tonight, and we did score 1 touchdown on the Jarek Martin 10-yard interception return. So, Joe, Scotties get a nice win here, but didn't change much of what we thought was going to happen.
It did not. Scotties do win it by a score of 47-0, and we'll continue on our Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up in just a minute. As Bruce and Chase just took a look at our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats, we'll come back and tell you about our Phillips IGA player of the game after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2 just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile, and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
There's a new flavor in Hardee's Craft Kitchen. Nashville Hot Chicken. Juicy, 100% white meat dipped in buttermilk, hand-breaded and seasoned to bring the heat. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? New Nashville Hot is goodness in the making.
Back here at Butler County High School in Morgantown, as we are just about ready to wrap up our Don Franklin Auto postgame wrap-up. Again, Glasgow defeating Butler County 47-0. And we will tell you that our Phillips IGA player of the game tonight is the Glasgow junior quarterback, Easton Jesse. And you can see some of Easton's outstanding plays tonight if you're watching our YouTube feed on the WCLU channel or on the Scottie channel. Easton Jesse finishes his night 13 of 17 through the air for 243 yards, and he had one touchdown as well. A very good night throwing the football for Easton Jesse. His offensive line protected him well. Receivers caught the football for him. And Easton Jesse, our Phillips IGA player of the game, brought to you by Phillips IGA. We appreciate their sponsorship of that feature for us this season. So, again, Glasgow will wrap up the regular season with a non-district game next week on the road at Somerset. Somerset has a good ball club this year. That should be a good ball game over there. Looking forward to bringing the broadcast of that one. Always fun to play the Briar Jumpers. That'll be a 6:30 pregame coverage with a kick time of 7 o'clock. And I know Eastern time in Somerset, but it's 7 o'clock Central time kick for the Scotties and the Briar Jumpers next Friday night over in Somerset. And we hope you'll join us either on WCOD Radio or on our YouTube feed for the live stream. So let's thank the folks that helped us out here tonight. We have Will Perkins on the camera operator up top for us. We had Matthew Clark, our video producer. Kirkpatrick back at the studio running the board for us. We appreciate the efforts of all of those folks. And again, my partners here tonight, I want to say thanks to Chase Landrum filling in for Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune back on stands for us tonight as well. Once again, the final score, Butler County Glasgow 47, Butler County nothing. Scotties moved to 7-2 on the year, 2-2 in the district. Butler County falling to 1-8 overall and 0-4 in district play. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Ball on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. And video streaming free at WCLUradio.com and on the Glasgow Scotties and WCLU YouTube channels. Glasgow Scotties football brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, Phillips IGA, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Your home for Glasgow High School Scottie Sports. WCLU, a presentation of Forever Communication Sports.